Hey guys, Camp Callender here, back with the MSI concept. And who's ready to learn crypto? Where I'll go live the third Saturday of each month, covering what our crypto project ICP. Got my project ICP shirt on right now. Trade Bitcoin now. Ask me how. iCoin Pro, which is the software company that provides me with the great software that I use to trade. So let me go ahead and get the screen share up. Definitely going to have the disclaimer up. So definitely want that up for you guys, because I will be covering the trades that we went over this last couple of weeks, because the markets have been good and looking real nice. So let me get this disclaimer loaded up. So I have that on the screen here. So give me just a sec to load that up, and I will get the screen share, and then we will get right into it. And here we are. All right, disclaimer is up. So definitely, when there is always risk with trading, so make sure you are learning the markets and learning how to trade wisely. You have to learn your own risk management, how much you're willing to risk on each trade, and how much you're going to be putting into the markets, but never trade more than you can afford to lose, because there is risks with trading. We have a good technique and good strategy here with Project ICP. It has a 97% win rate with following the strategy when you follow it exactly how it is laid out. And you can get access to that at msimind.com/Bitcoin. Actually, let me put that into the chat. And you will be able to get into that. Just go to it. You will be able to get access to the free boot camp from msimind.com/Bitcoin, utilizing the red button. There's a video there that gives you an overview of Project ICP. If you haven't had a look at that before, you can definitely check that out, and definitely make sure that you guys are looking at that, so that way you can see everything that's going on with Project ICP. Because I want you to make sure you have the most information. That's why I do these calls, so you got all of the information available to you. With Project ICP, you have the videos. You actually have my webinar video on there as well, for where I was live on the webinar. So we cover Project ICP, and then where I was live talking about how I've grown my balance. And many of others that have had this story. I've actually was on the call just last week as well, so I will have to get that video updated with the latest version of the call that I was on, but definitely get access to that video. It gives you a slight overview of what we're working with Project ICP and iCoin Pro. But even then, when you click the red button and go to the free boot camp, there's another overview video there for you as well, which I can show that really quick here. So once you click on the red button, there's another video that gives you a full overview of iCoin Pro, and then you can sign up here to get access to the free boot camp. So real quick and simple, to get your ideas on how to start trading and profiting in the markets with Project ICP. So again, go to msimind.com/Bitcoin to get access to that and see those videos. Then I have an overview video of the software as well. So you can get more in depth, and then you can always look at my past calls as well to get more in depth in the software. But always comment any questions that you have. If you really once you get on board, we can schedule some time to get you set up with the system and everything going on once you join the team and get your free boot camp set up. So if you have any questions, we can get some time scheduled, but definitely go through the boot camp first, so you at least have a baseline. But without further ado, want to get into some of the trades that I entered in this last week. So I have a couple of different coins, and TradeFinder's been going crazy, so I'm probably going to enter in another trade These ones aren't finished out yet. They're still sitting on their sell orders. So I place my sell orders as soon as I go into the markets when I place a trade. So that is already set. So those sells are set to come in at those percentages that I said. I believe I have a two twos, 2% trades here, and a 4%. But you can see here, I'm going to probably buy some more Atom right now on this current dip. Or right now, I've got LV in there, Atom, which I'm going to buy some more of probably today, and then Atom ready for a sell, and Mask ready for a sell. And also BICO, do have that as well. So those are all sitting ready to go. So got a lot of trades in right now. But I'm going to get some more Atom because I was looking at tradefinder just as I was loading into the call, and Atom was coming up. So XRP was what I was looking at last time, but I am going to likely grab some more Atom. So let me load the chart here and see where it's at. Looking pretty good. Zoom in a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see it. I know it's going to be hard with the candlesticks. It's going to be pretty small, but we've got the dip here. Once you guys get through the boot camp, you'll understand the dips and what I'm using here with the tradefinder software. So definitely get access to that boot camp. This software is what you can get access to. This is what helps me identify the potential trades that I may want to get involved in. So looking at this right now, we have a potential for about a 1.7% trade going. So what we're looking at is it coming outside of this dip section of this lower Bollinger Band here, the red band, coming just out of that, and it likely going back up to the average, which is where this yellow band is. So that is right there, about 1.7%. So you're looking at a 1 to 2% trade there with that, which is what I'm going to enter in. I've got it sitting at a 2% already, so I'm just going to buy a little bit more, and hopefully it closes out, and see when it closes out my other trade. So it'll just be more that I close out with, and I can always decide to jump out a little bit earlier, or I can wait till my current level at my last trade. But there are quite a few, as you can see. Tradefinder has a lot of options, and it's always scanning the markets, looking for potential trades. So if you have a particular coin that you like, you'll likely see it on there. But definitely trade the ones that you know. Atom is one that I follow pretty well, so I usually trade Atom. So I'm actually going to load that up. So, and what's great, it goes right into the system, and I can load right into my Binance account and go ahead and enter in my trade. So with the trade, let me get logged in there. So I'm going to log in on my Binance account. And I'm going to enter in my trade for Atom. It's looking pretty good right now. So a nice healthy dip down to 650. Big dip. So I'm definitely going to get some of that. So let me load that up. Now that I am logged in, let me load that up one more time, and it should load me right into the Atom chart. And now that I'm logged in, yes, it does. So it loads me right into Atom. I can go to the same chart that I was looking at. Now this one's a little bit bigger, but you can see the dip here. The bands are a little bit different because this is Binance's charts rather than the Tradefinder software. But 647, I'm definitely going to grab some of that. Normally, I would spend about fifth of the balance since I have a bunch of trades in right now. But I am going to go ahead and do the rest of my balance. This will probably be the last trade I'll sit on and wait for the rest of this, closing through the holidays. But there's still a lot of great trades in. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that trade in. And it's already filled because the markets are hot right now. And then with that, I am going to cancel out I'm actually going to leave in my other trade that I have for my open order. So I already have my open atom order at 9. But it had a huge dip, so I may take some of that profit. So the target I'm going to look for and I'm going to set for. So now I can go into and pull the calculator because this should have that trade. It should pop up with that order. And let it refresh here. So it should get that order here shortly of the order that I just placed. And then I'll have another buy order for Atom. And then I'll go ahead and look at the calculations there and see where I want to jump back out at. So if I look at, so it's looking at about 1.5 to 2% trade. So that would be right at about this level. So be at about $6.70 to jump out at. So got the order filled at 640. So about a 30-cent jump would be about just over 1.5%. So that's what I'd be looking at there. I wanted to jump out of this trade, but I think I'm going to hold it a little bit longer because I think Adam's going to come back up. The market's going to definitely, I think it's going to shoot back up. But it's really Bitcoin is the horse that drives the rest of them. The head card on the train. So definitely where that kind of shape, like you'll have different coins move at different percentages, but pretty much you count on Bitcoin being the trend. If Bitcoin's going up, the rest of the market's moving up. If Bitcoin's going down, the rest of the market's going down. So that's pretty much how I count Bitcoin as the trend, but there's a lot of different things a lot of different potential that you can get in there. You'll learn about that with Project ICP and the buy the dip strategy and how we kind of build on those. So that was the algo. I'm waiting for it to pull in that actual trade that I just put in. Here it is right here. So I'll actually recalculate off of that. So you can see this one right here just filled. That was my other trade that I bought in at. So that one was at 8.5 was the buy that I had there. So that was my other position. So, and then here's the trade that I just did. So going off the trade that I just did, you can see the different numbers. The numbers will change. And then shooting with that. And the system helps give you all of that. So I'm going to add this to my other atom position. So let me grab that. So here's my position number. I can add that to my atom position that I already have set. That way it'll keep my calculations together. Oh, didn't quite copy it. And 6.2. make sure that copied. I'll get that added to my position. Copied that time. And you guys will definitely, so yep, there it goes. Now it's got it recognized here, so I can add it to my atom position. Now it'll recalculate all of that for me based on the position. Then with that calculator, so here it'll show me my new break-even point here. So 8.6, the new break-even point. But then I can go here with just off of that averaging. So that's just bought some more dollar cost average that. So and then 2%, 8.8 would be the new 2% trade based off of that position. But I have my sell order in at 9. So I'd be looking at a 5% trade when the market rebounds with that trade. But I can always jump out a little bit earlier because I'll have the new break-even point here. But what I'll do is I'll set myself a nice little alert here when this gets up over 1%. So create that alert. I'll have a nice alert when that comes in, but then it'll already be set to trade shortly after that. But then you can see your alerts here. So they'll set right on the page for you with the software. So it's a great thing that you have with this software. You can set the different alerts, have everything lined up, everything here to check for you in the system. Gives you so much information. Right here, just a couple of clicks to get access to everything, and it's watching the entire market, all the coins, gives you all the information that you'll need to, at a glance, look at what you want to trade. So there's some great trades, some big swings right here. This one has a potential 9% swing. We got a 7%er. So looking at, here's the low to SMA, where it's the low, where it's at, the low point where we identified the dip to where the average is. So we're not looking to try to get the very bottom of the market. It's where it dips at, and not the very top, because it's hard to catch those points exactly. That's more of a luck. We're not looking for luck. We're looking for an actual strategy and proper technique. Doing smart trading, and not just out there gambling and guessing. So it's following where the market moves. So that's why it's good to watch certain coins and know which ways those markets move generally. And then you can follow the strategy and the system with Project ICP and get the software and get trading. So definitely, if you're looking to get some more income in 2025 by profiting in the markets, definitely Project ICP is an option for you to definitely at least learn the skill, because once you have the skill of trading, there's no one that can take that away from you. You can go in and trade at any time that you want in the markets, because the crypto markets are 24/7. So you can do it on any given time frame that you like to trade at, and looking at the coins that you want to look at. And then you have the software and notifications, especially with the notifications going straight to your cell phone. So it's definitely great to have those. So I'll show you guys those notifications. Might be hard to see it, but get those notifications right on your phone. So then you'll know when to jump into the charts and start to look at potential trades. So you don't have to sit in the charts all day. I don't spend a lot of time on the charts at all. I look at the software. You saw how fast I entered in that trade for Adam. A couple of quick key points looked at, looked good at where I wanted to jump in, and set my point where I wanted to jump out at. So it's already set in the system at 9 to jump out as soon as the market rebounds. And once that hits, it'll jump right out automatically. So that trade is already in there, ready for it to go. So you can see my orders, the limit buy that was already set, and then I have the limit sells already set. So it's already set to sell at certain price points. once it hits those targets in the market. And then you have the targets all laid out for you right here, so you can easily see them. You can copy them and enter them in when you're setting your trades. So you already know exactly where you want to be at, depending on what you're trading. But it gives you all the numbers. The software gives you everything that you need, to put your trades in, put everything in. You saw me go straight to my Binance account. This ties into Binance and Coinbase, the two popular exchanges. There are a few other exchanges you can get it tied to as well. I know that they were adding on another, but it's watching the market. So I want to say, let's see what they added in here. We've got market cap. But I believe they're going to be adding in another trading account. But I know it does have Binance and Coinbase, which are the two heavier exchanges as far as platforms go. So let's see if we've got, Coinbase and Binance right now. So those are the two right now. But definitely with Project ICP, we do the weekly calls on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. So you can tap into those. Those are broadcasted on YouTube as well and StreamYard. So you can definitely hop on those. I was on that not this past Wednesday, but the week before last week, I was on the call. So you'll see me on there. If you watch a replay of the call from last week, you'll see me on there going over how much I absolutely love being a part of Project ICP and having the skills of being able to trade. So definitely, if you want to learn how to trade in the crypto markets and profit in the crypto markets, Project ICP is where you want to be, and then learn that skill of trading in crypto. So that's a great skill to have. And then if you have any questions on crypto, general questions, things that you want to know, definitely leave them in the comments so I can get those answered for you. And then once you get signed up on Project ICP, then you learn a little bit in the boot camp, and that'll probably answer some more of your questions. We can set some individual time as well to get even more questions answered if you have those questions. But definitely, that's what I have for this week. Wanted to show you guys that there are going to be a lot more trades in the market is moving a lot. So definitely wanted to show you guys I'm going to be much more active in trades. As you can see, I had about 4 trades in and had about 3 trades that I had already closed out earlier this week. So I'm going to be going in and doing a lot more on the trades, and you guys will see those, how they go in, how they come out. You'll see those different trades as they move along the markets. So definitely stay tuned. Again, that's the 3rd Saturday of each month. I'll be covering what I've done for the month on crypto. So you see what trades I've entered in, how they've come out, and how the market's kind of been moving. But yeah, there's a lot of movement right now. So with the way that Bitcoin has been moving, with its new all-time high, so definitely great time to get into the markets, great skill to learn. So I want to thank you guys for watching. That's all I really have for this call, but definitely leave comments and we'll get those answered for you, and hope to see you get on board Project ICP and you learn how to trade crypto as well. And you have great, happy holidays and happy new year. Hope you have a blessed new year, and hope you start earning in the markets and earning more income. As we say with the MSI concept, one stream just isn't enough. So make sure that you are developing some additional income streams in 2025. Thanks again for watching.